We've been working on this movie for almost 4 years, and it's all for this moment when we get to share it with you. And we're so excited. We hope you like it, and yeah, let us know.
How to fall in love of this gang of thieves? To fall in love of this gang.
You know, we were lucky enough to get a cast that it's hard to beat. They're just such a good group of people. They're so talented. They bring to life these characters that we wrote, and yeah, I think people are going to fall in love with them.
And Jonathan, you just told us at the press conference, you're a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. How would you describe the experience of being a dungeon master in real life?
Well, as the director of the movie, partner John and I thought of ourselves as dungeon masters of the film. And it's a lot of responsibility. You have to motivate your actors, your crew. You have to keep all the pieces moving forward. It's a big operation with a movie like this, but at the end of the day, it's a group working together, just like a campaign in Dungeons and Dragons.
And you were pushing them to make choices.
We had to push them constantly. We had to beat them, very mean to them.
Jonathan, what is your first memory about D&D?
My first memory was when I was about 11 years old, and my older brother was a dungeon master, and he brought the game home, and I got to play it, and he killed me off within about half an hour.
That's how you really get to know people, by playing Dungeons and Dragons. And that's actually the next question. I know you asked the cast to play, so in order to prepare for this film, what did you discover about them while watching them play?
We discovered that Reggae Jean Page is a giant nerd. He loved the game, he had played before. Sophia Lillis had also played before. But really it gave us new insight into who these people were, how they would approach challenges. They played as their characters. We incorporated some of the things we learned into the movie.
This film is for all the audience or just for fans of game board?
It is for everybody. If you like adventure, if you like heart and laughter, it's all here in this movie. You don't have to know anything about Dungeons and Dragons.
Jonathan, we had this conversation earlier today. I laughed so hard in this film. I loved it. How could you define the limits in comedy when you're making a banter film? Like, are there moments where you feel like you're going too far? Do you have to hold back? How does that work?
There are definitely moments where you start to think maybe the joke is going too far. But that's what's great about editing. You can get rid of the joke and feel like it's hurting the stakes and that kind of thing. But we want people to laugh. That's what you do when you play D&D.
But I feel like cutting something you shoot has to be hard.
That cutting things is hard. It's the hardest thing about directing and writing, when you love something you've created, but you have to take it out of the movie.
Sounds like a difficult.
What is the funniest part of your work, like director?
The funnest part? This right here. Yeah, being
enjoying
here. This is the best.
I think like I said, I think they're holding back. Amigos de México, es momento de darle un fuerte aplauso a Jonathan Goldstein, uno de los directores de Calabozos y Dragones, Lord Entre Ladrones. Thank you so much for stopping by. They're gonna take your picture, Jonathan. I think right there is.
Y nosotros veremos por acá por un lado. ¿Cómo va? ¿Listos para conocer a los protagonistas? ¿Sí?
Aquí enfrente tengo a la mejor fan, a la mejor.
¿A quién vienes a ver?
A Chris Pine.
¡Ey! ¿Ya preparada con la cámara? Perfecto, ya preparada, pluma y todo, porque te puede filmar en este momento, ¿eh? Beso a lo mejor te da. Todo puede pasar.
A lo mejor.
Todo puede pasar.
Puede ser, puede que no, pero tú inténtalo. Y allá, ¿cómo estamos? Los estoy viendo a todos. ¿Bien?
¿Bien?
¿Emocionados? ¿Del otro lado?
Ya con palomitas y todo. Bebida, el Elixir, esa bebida pócima mágica, ¿no? Pócima mágica, muy bien. Muy bien, por atrás, listos, que van a...